The Maryland Institute College of Art in Baltimore houses over 2,000 students. One of those students, though a practicing painter, also has an unconventional way of cooking. Though equipped with an oven in her dorm room, she decides to bake her cookies somewhere else, in her butt. She calls them ass cookies, and they are reportedly some of the best cookies in the state. We traveled to Mount Royal, Baltimore to experience these ass cookies ourselves. What's the story behind these ass cookies?
Well, my nonna in Slovakia in about 1918 didn't have an oven because not everyone is as privileged to be out today in Baltimore. Let's be real. And so she had used the only resource that she had available to her naturally that supplied heat, which was the inside of her ass.
So where did the recipe come from? From a cookbook or?
Well, you know how most grandmothers have formulated their own cookie recipe? It's the same thing for her. She just bakes them differently than most people.
And how do you feel about Ariel's cooking method?
Well, at first I was kind of confused, but then I was like, I love Ariel's ass so much. Might as well give them a try, you know? And they ended up tasting really good. Now I can't stop eating them, so.
And how long did it take to convince you to, eat them?
I don't know, she had to ask me a few times, it grew on me. Every time I got a little bit closer, and eventually I tried them. They're pretty great, so.
These are the ingredients you will need to make these cookies. And these are the utensils.
I put them in my butt, I wrapped them in tinfoil. That has many purposes actually. It not only protects them from the elements, but it also helps the heat stay within the cookie and makes it bake evenly. My ass is unregulated, unlike an oven, so you kind of have to artificially regulate. Folding them in now, so that because if you just throw them in there, then they're messy and your mom gets mad at you for not folding your chocolate chips. So you really gotta fold them. My mom is not a believer in the ass baking recipe. She thinks it's I don't know why, but she thinks it's not safe. Now the batter is ready to be formed into balls, so they'd be easily placed in my butt. This recipe makes about 12 to 15 cookies. You can't really fit too many more in your butt at one time. That's usually the cap. I once knew a girl who could do 30, and my great aunt Sharon, 35. But that was pushing it. She had help. She can also take 3 dates at once, but that's a different story. Here are the cookies at the part where most people would put them in the oven, but from this point on, I'm going to wrap them in tinfoil and insert them into my ass. So at this point, you need to leave. Ciao, Bella! Come on in, they're ready. These cookies are vegan, organic, free-range, non-GMO. They're made in a way that makes it so they're homegrown, technically. Would you like to try one? I think... Come on, you'll like them. They're good.
Okay.
You won't regret it.
Yes. Okay.
So how do you like it?
This is one hell of a cookie.
One hell of a cookie.
And one hell of a cookie.
One
Wow.
hell of a cookie.
These are really good. What do you have to tell the viewers of this episode?
I would have to tell especially the younger generation not to be afraid to keep trying new things and doing things differently than other people do them. because you might just find the new best way to do something.
These are really delicious ass cookies. I recommend them to anyone. I think everyone should try and make their own ass cookies, you know? Kids,
Yeah, why?
grandpas, everyone. Yeah, they're great. Ass cookies for life.
I have that tattoo on my ass.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. We enjoyed this feature. Hope you enjoyed being on our show.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Here in our kitchen. Goodbye, viewers.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
Okay, is this chocolate or ass?
That's chocolate. Wait, no. It's chocolate.